That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 16, Darren Duran.
And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's
safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In the air, left side. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive,
foul ball.
and foul ball.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 1st. And towing the slab, Pedro Martinez. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Hey! Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Bogart swings through that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the third baseman, number
Here's
3,
Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That one lifted to left. DePaula settles under it. And that'll do it. Adrian Morejon into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tap to first. Cronenworth. He takes it on his own. One out in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He gets there on a slide. He fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Batting in, the catcher, Joe Matt.
Runner on the move. Line drive. And he misses it. It drops in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One down, runner at third. Max Clark now at the plate. Fought off foul. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Jason Adam on to pitch here.
Now pitching for the Padres,
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
Adam.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Laser to the gap, should score the run. That one carrying. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores. 1 out, runner at second. Jarren Duran will hit next. Single to right in his first trip. On the ground. Song sends it to first, and he's out.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
Right side, Cronenworth. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. New arm out of the bullpen, Daniel Palencia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Palencia is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Right through there for a strike.
And down on strikes he goes. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Laureano in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Padres go down 1-2-3. The new pitcher in the game, Ron Marinaccio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and one away. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2. High fly ball right field. Tatis gets under it, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Josue De Paula. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball. Ball 2.
Outside low, and now 3-1. In the air, left field, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Nope, that's down. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Soto
2.
in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Albies over to first in time. Padres with only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,